Good afternoon. We've got a regular season matchup here on Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. Happy New Year to everybody watching. This matchup coming between the 12U-B2 Sharks and the Chesterfield Falcons. Falcons are 7-0-1 with wins, losses, and ties. That tie coming in the last game that the Falcons played against the Stars, team coached by Dickens, a score ending in 2-2. Meramec Sharks are 7th in the division right now with a record of 1 win, 4 losses, and 1 tie. The tie coming against the second place Twin Bridges Lightning team. That one also ending in 2-2. Sharks on the season have scored 12 goals and they've allowed 22 in the back of their net. Falcons, conversely, have scored 32 and allowed only 11. Falcons are first in the standings. Sharks 7th. Both teams attempting to improve their position. And the lighting in this rink is as dark as it appears on screen. That's the end of the warm-up, and
let's go Falcons!
Both teams will send out their players. The opening line for the Falcons: Gorham at center, Harrison at left, and Mickley at right. Lurk and Beck on defense. It's the Sharks who win the opening draw. Kicked into the Falcons' defensive zone. Lurk over to Mickley. Mickley trying to clear it out, but that was number 49, Ziegelmeyer, who had the initial possession, now collected by Gorham off the pass from Lurk. Gorham ahead to Harrison. Harrison through the shooting lane, but lost it in transition. Puck now into the neutral zone, in hands of Mickley. Mickley firing down low, picked up by number 58, Button. Just past the stick of Lurk. Falcons already with their first line change. And Elking poking it down low. Denny and Walkenhorst back behind the net. It's Walkenhorst with possession. Walkenhorst ahead to Lurk. Actually, that was Benton. And through traffic, it's number 5 for the Sharks, who clears it around the boards. Walkenhorst centering pass. And loose pass Krnitsky. Denny chasing after. Number 20 pursuing for the Sharks. Centering pass. And that's in front of Armstrong, who will smother it. Clock stopped at 10:40 in the first period. Number 20 facing off against Gorham. Long for the Sharks, poking it down low. Denny wrapping around the boards. It's Newport with possession. No, just past Newport. Now the Sharks contesting against Denny. Denny again off the boards. Now into the neutral zone. It's Masters. Gorham trying to keep it in. He does. Sends it just past Newport. Newport to Gorham, and a one-timer attempt and unable to connect. Now to go from Lurk to Gorham. No, back to the Sharks. And ping pong through the neutral zone. It was the Sharks who had possession, and that was a pass toward Johnson.
Go Falcons!
And that'll lead to an icing call. Both teams head back to the Falcons' defensive zone. Puck picked up by Harrison off the faceoff, won by Mickley. That's a shot by Harrison. Deal with the save. Little action down low on the side, picked up by the Sharks in the shooting lane. Sharks distributing through, deflected by Lurk. who passed it ahead to Harrison. Harrison looking for a shot. That's a shot, and off the glove and then the crossbar. And a good look for the Falcons. Beck swinging around, finally sends it in as the Falcons back on sides. That'll go through traffic to the red line for an offsides call. Falcons now head to their own attacking zone. .9:02 on the clock here in the first period. It's Gorham at center, Walkenhorst at left, LeGrand at right. Kranitsky and Denny. That's Denny with a shot. Made it toward the net, and the right leg pad save by Veal. Sharks now exiting. Pressure by Denny, as well as Gorham. Puck behind the net. Kranitsky fires ahead to LeGrand. LeGrand pass back to Gorham. Walkenhorst pass to Gorham. Gorham again with another one-timer. LeGrand back to Kranitsky. Kranitsky at the point. Shot and into the body of a Shark. And the Sharks break out. Sharks now with possession. Number 77 with a shot and a save. Armstrong lost it initially. Blown dead by the referee at 8:21 in the first. Elking will face off against Gorham. Grand and Walkenhorst at left and right wing, respectively. That puck will be picked off by LeGrand. LeGrand looking ahead to a couple of Falcons players, opts to keep it. He'll enter up top. Grand almost squeezing that puck off the boards. Finally getting in contact with it. He'll send it the opposite direction. Sharks firing around the wall. Now into the neutral zone is number 77 Elking. He'll have a clear shot and a save by Armstrong with a big glove save. Elking swinging around. 7:44 on the clock. Benton at center now. Newport and Mickley. Newport clearing it out. Newport will chase after it. He'll be the first one close, but couldn't get contact. Now it's 77 Elking looking for something, but poked away by Lurk. And Masters sending it through traffic. That'll go for an icing call as Masters appeared to be tripped, but no penalty blown on that. And the Falcons will face off now in their own defensive zone. It's 7:26 on the clock with Masters at right, Newport at left, Beck and Lurk on defense. Benton facing off. Masters picking the puck up. Though shot and a puck that made its way through the body of Armstrong and off the right post. And a nice save by the post there. Pass ahead to Masters by Lurk. And then again to Benton, and Benton with a shot. That one just passed the post. Masters swinging around. Good distribution. Newport shot. That was just ahead of the net. Sharks attempting to clear. Beck shifting ahead. Beck through traffic. Pass back over toward Masters, but Falcons lost contact. Back in the hands of Beck. Beck down low. Now to Newport. Newport with a shot off the body of Veal and a save.
Go Falcons!
Falcons with a wholesale line change will bring out Gorham at center, Mickley at right, Harrison at left, Denny and Kranitsky on defense. And a puck made its way toward Harrison off the face-off one. Kranitsky, though, losing that puck on the effort of the Sharks. Number 88 looking for something. That was Thurer, but picked off by Gorham. Loose puck. Now the Sharks back on side. Brobel kicking it ahead. Falcons clear it back into the neutral zone. It's Maxwell Harrison making his way to the puck. Pass over to Mickley. Mickley with a shot. And that one just in front of the net. Denny back at the point. A clearing pass by the Sharks. Thurer picking it up. And A distribution over toward another Shark player. Again, Harrison getting his stick in the mix. Pass toward Gorham. And Armstrong deflecting over to Krenitsky. Krenitsky pass to Walkenhorst. Walkenhorst pressure at the center line. He'll enter into their own attacking zone. Cleared off the wall, picked up by the Sharks. Falcons back onside. Benton getting into the action. That's off the boards, picked up by Denny. Denny pass ahead to Benton. Nice pass to Benton. Benton shooting lane and shot, but deflected off one of the Sharks, and that's a save by Veal as it bounced behind the net and back up toward the doorstep of Veal. Veal smothering it with his glove and stopping the clock at 5:15. Benton will now face off against number 77, Elking. Walkenhorst. Pressure. LeGrand as well. Sharks with possession off of the boards. LeGrand, though, from behind, poking it away, and a good back-checking effort by James LeGrand. Almost picked up by the Falcons. Now back into the neutral zone. It was Lurk to Walkenhorst. Walkenhorst with a shot. That's wide. Gorham trying to poke it away. Walkenhorst to Gorham. Gorham with a one-timer. That one just ahead and past the left post. Lurk with possession. He's down in the corner. Centering pass up ahead. Cleared away by the Sharks. LeGrand fighting for it. Lurk sending it back down low. Gorham pressuring. Kept in by Lurk. Lurk poked down toward Gorham. Elking fighting for possession. Lost puck now in the hands of Newport. Newport will be forced over wide. Newport attempting a pass back toward Jack Beck. Sharks still trying to clear it. Now in the hands of Masters. Masters with a shot. That's off the body of number 84, Durfee. Durfee again clearing it wide. Now in the hands of Masters. Masters, pressure from behind Gorham, sending one toward Veal. Veal with a save down low. Newport waiting for the rebound, but no such opportunity as Veal smothered the puck down low. Clock stopped at 3:39. Armstrong has only seen one save so far. One save and one shot. This is Benton. Benton wrapping it around, but cleared away by the Sharks. Sharks now on the attack. It's Anderson with Denny back checking. Anderson and Denny poking it away. Centering pass broken up by the skate of Mickley. This is Johnson facing off against Krenitsky. Krenitsky in the corner with another white jersey to his right. Cleared ahead to Maxwell Harrison. Harrison pass ahead to Benton. Benton through. Benton pressure by Nip. Sharks with possession over on the boards, but Harrison clearing it toward Mickley. Mickley toward the net. That was sticked away by Veal, the goalie for the Sharks. Johnson now with possession. Sent ahead to Anderson. Poked away by Krenitsky. Benton with possession. Clears it into the neutral zone. Picked up by Nick for the Sharks. Nip. Pass ahead to Johnson. Johnson trying to send it through. Now back to Nip. LeGrand chasing. Almost had his stick on it. Back to Krenitsky. Krenitsky ahead into the neutral zone. Sharks back on sides. That'll get sent down to the corner. And back around. Krenitsky. Pressure. Loose puck on the boards. Picked up by LeGrand. LeGrand to Gorham, but deflected wide. Now over to Walkenhorst. Puck is in at the top. Nip for the Sharks. Trying to clear. He'll send it off the boards. That'll get kept in by Lurk. And a line change picked up by Beck. No, loose puck poked away as Beck did not have possession. Now it's Brobel with a shot and a save. No, that was past Armstrong, and that's a goal. And what looked like an initial save was past Armstrong and into the back of the net.
Now let's go, Falcons!
That score coming at 144 on a 2-on-1. Falcons will need to get a couple more shots on net. They've had most of the opportunities. Newport with a shot and off the back of the net. Now over to, actually that's Masters. Oh, and Masters dropped down, no penalty called.
From the back.
Lurk keeping it in, ahead at the blue line. Sharks trying to clear it out, kept in by Newport. Puck down low, 1:15 remains on the clock. And it's Masters keeping it in at the line. Finally cleared out by the Sharks. Masters over to Lurk. Lurk entering. Lurk forced outside, centering pass, poked away by Durfee. Lurk pressure on the boards. Benton waiting for a puck. He receives it, clears it back on the boards and down low. It's Newport behind the net, centering pass. Broken up by the Sharks. Sharks now into the neutral zone. And Elking looking for something. Centering pass broken up by the Falcons. 3 Falcons down low. 30 seconds remains. Picked up by Beck. Beck into the neutral zone. Sharks distributing it around. And almost cleared by Masters. This should be an icing call. It is. That stops the clock at 17 seconds. And both teams will head back to the Falcons' offensive zone. So that shot by the Sharks coming at 1:44 in the first to 2-on-1 wrist shot past the glove of Armstrong. Looks like it went just through his arm and armpit. We'll have to go back and review the video on that one. Denny, shot up top. That makes its way to the right leg pad of Veal. A good shot opportunity for the Falcons. Gorham cleared up to Mickley. Mickley with a shot and a save by Veal. .7 seconds remaining. Gorham at center, Harrison at left, Mickley at right. And pass back to Kronitzky. Kronitzky with a shot, and that's time as the first period has been completed. Falcons are down Xander Bryant, number 70, and number 92, Luke Masterson. Last game, the Falcons did have a tie. That tie coming against the Stars team, coached by Dickens. And Falcons were missing 3 players in that game. I believe it was Ford Gorham, Luke Masterson, and Brevin Masters. We have Masters again back in this game, but still missing Luke Masterson, and now Xander Bryan is out. That will impact the Falcons as they only have 12 players shifting in and out on the ice. Everybody getting some extra exposure in the course of that lineup. 12 minutes back on the clock. Let's go, Parker! And it's Gorham versus Elking to open here at center ice in the second period, and Gorham kicking it over to Harrison. So that's a face-off win for the Falcons. Harrison dumping it down to the corner. Picked up by Mickley. Now Gorham behind the net, and a backhand attempt by Gorham. Another shot, and that's into the body of Veal, but kicked back down to the corner. James with possession for the Sharks. Gorham chasing from behind. Now Harrison and Gorham punching it back into their attacking zone. Kronitzky trying to keep it in here at the point. Picked up by Mickley. Mickley a shot toward the net, but off the skate of Long for the Sharks. Sharks clearing it into the neutral zone. And Kronitzky will try to get to the puck. Elking down to the corner, looking for a centering pass over to Zegelmeyer, and a shot. And Armstrong deflecting initially, went down and picked up by Zegelmeyer. And the Falcons find themselves now in a 2-point deficit early in the second. That came at 11:08. And the centering pass initially shot and saved by Armstrong, but the rebound picked up by Ziegelmeyer. Now Johnson with possession. She's going to attempt to make it through. Loose puck picked up by LeGrand. Now back in the hands of the Sharks. No, it's actually Benton. Benton to LeGrand. LeGrand in the neutral zone. Pass over to Walkenhorst, and just off the stick of Walkenhorst and toward the net. Johnson. Pass through toward Anderson. Picked up by Beck. Beck in the neutral zone. Fires it around. LeGrand now with possession. Poked away by Button for the Sharks. And kept in by Walkenhorst, who sends it off the boards. And again, off the stick of Walkenhorst. Now the Falcons trying to keep it in. And it's the Sharks with possession. Sharks firing it around. It's Anderson in the corner with Benton contesting. Ruby Johnson with a shot and off the glove of Armstrong. Work down in the corner, and Armstrong waiting for a centering pass. Johnson with a shot. Falcons trying to break it out, and it's finally around the boards, and Brevin Masters turning on the Jets as he got to the puck and couldn't maintain control. It's now Gorham who came in to help support. Kept in by Denny up top. Denny with a shot. That's just wide. Newport in the corner facing off against Button. Now Anderson and Masters. Kept in by Denny. Denny with a good effort up top. And Newport to the shooting lane. And a shot attempt by Denny, but not enough meat on it. That's kept in by Gorham. Gorham with a broken stick. Oh no, Gorham's gonna have to get off. And Gorham is out. Will Benton in. Masters looking for a centering pass. Off the stick though of one of the Sharks. That was Brobel. Kept in by Benton. No. Finally out, and Newport waiting, and a good job by Denny to wait for the onsides. Back in the hands of Krenitsky. Krenitsky ahead to Newport, but picked off by Thur. Thur now, he'll look for a shot. That's poked away by Krenitsky. Denny in the corner. Loose puck to Krenitsky, and we'll have a tripping call. That's going to come against Krenitsky. It won't be a tripping call. We'll see what the official call is. That's a body checking call.
Play hard. Let's go, ref. Call it fair.
Lurk firing the puck around. Durfee, though, unable to keep it in up top. Durfee with a pass toward Long. And it's Beck chasing after. Loose puck, and Beck went down. Falcons fighting for it. Benton kicking the puck. And finally kept in, and the Falcons fighting hard now, shorthanded. Tough camera work there for anybody watching. One minute remains, and it's the Falcons acting as if they're not shorthanded at all. Pass over to Durfee. Durfee ahead to Ziegelmeyer. Ziegelmeyer's shot, that's wide. And a centering pass, but off the skate of Beck. And Long pass ahead, but Actually, that's loose and picked up by Benton. Benton and Mickley in the corner. Benton with possession. He'll fire it off the boards. Sharks will keep it. It's Elking. Elking dancing around. Elking passing over to Ziegelmeyer. Benton with possession. He'll fire it out, but no, off the skate of Nip. Nip with a shot through traffic, and Armstrong with an initial save, and he skated over. Armstrong down. No, it's in. That's a shot by Ziegelmeyer. And a power play goal with 1 second remaining on the power play. And the Sharks find themselves up 3-0. Armstrong with the initial 2 saves, but the rebound just over in front of him while he was down on his pads. And at 6:40 in the second period, the Sharks find themselves up 3 points with an insurance lead or 2. Falcons will need to fight back. And Anderson poking it away. Johnson looking for a centering pass, broken up by Kernitsky, picked up by Walkenhorst, pass ahead to Denny. Denny up to LeGrand. Off the stick of LeGrand. LeGrand entering at the point, but sent in by the Sharks, and no offsides called. That's a pass ahead to Johnson. Johnson will have an opportunity. Skate around. Johnson looking for a shot, but broken up by Denny. Johnson. Loose peck. Stick lift by Denny. Now it's Ford Gorham with possession. Forced out and into the body of Veal. Veal with a standing save. Falcons will need more shots like that. 5:47 on the clock in the second period. It's Benton at center, Masters at right, Newport at left, Lurk and Beck on defense. Loose puck picked up by Masters. Masters looking for a shot. That puck just meandering its way toward the net, but Sharks able to corral it and keep it out. Now it's Beck pursuing. Beck with possession. Off the boards toward Newport. Back into the hands of the Sharks as they fired it around. It's Lurk. Off the boards. Vogt. Clearing it back low, and it was Beck doing a good job getting under the arms of Brobel as they look for a centering pass, and they cleared it in again. That was a centering pass down on the doorstep of Armstrong as the Sharks now have their 4th goal of the game. That one through the 5-hole on a one-timer. Harrison and Gorham. Harrison shot off the body and face mask of Veal. Veal with a nice save as it was a 2-on-0. Now it's the Sharks back on the attack. Long.
There you go.
Loose puck into traffic. Now in the neutral zone. Picked up by Brobel. Brobel sending it ahead. Actually, that was Vogt, correction. Denny swinging wide. Denny with possession. Pressure by Thur. Picked up by Brobel on the boards. And that's Denny trying to clear it, but off the body of one of the Sharks. Kernitsky now with the puck. Kernitsky. Pressure initially by the Sharks. Falcons trying to carry it in. And it's Denny. And they're going to call a penalty on the Falcons. It's Elking with a shot opportunity. Veal is off. That's a shot off the body of Harrison. The Sharks have 6. No, they only had 5 players on the ice. The goalie not pulled on the delayed penalty. And the Sharks will now have another power play as the referees giving an explanation to the Falcons. And it's Denny who heads to the penalty box, and Armstrong will see some more shots. Not sure what they called on that one, but Denny not.
We'll wait for that makeup call here soon.
Beck firing it around to Lurk. Lurk with possession off the boards. That's cleared into the neutral zone. Walking Horse chasing after. Now in the hands of Legrand. Legrand, though, just deflected. Lurk firing it back toward the centering line. Legrand almost getting his stick back on it. Now it's Legrand. Legrand going the opposite way. Legrand will fire it into their attacking zone and shave off some more time on the power play. It's number 5, Nip, with possession. Beck on defense. This puck in the hands of Elking with Benton pressuring. Sends it just on the blue line. Still onside. James looking for a shot through traffic. And it's through Armstrong's 5-hole. Yikes. Sharks with a 5-goal lead. That's a power play goal. That one coming at 3:11. And that long wrist shot just off the bottom of the ice and through the 5-hole of Armstrong. Puts the Falcons in a serious deficit. One that the Falcons could make up. They're a strong team. It's Benton with possession. He's going to go through, and we'll have a penalty call. Armstrong will need to come off the ice. A shot. That's off the body of one of the Sharks. Benton with possession still. Armstrong coming off the ice. That's a shot through traffic, and Mickley will pick it up. Delayed penalty right now. Picked up by the Sharks, though. And the Falcons will have their own player advantage at 2:42 in the second period. A much needed player advantage as the Sharks have a nearly insurmountable lead at this point. It's actually a 4-on-4 as there's still 14 seconds left on the Denny. Newport with a shot, and it's, no, it couldn't get cleared in. Is it in the net? No, it's a save by Veal. How did he keep that out? It's across the threshold, but the referee called it out. And the puck passed the threshold, but called no goal by the referees. That face-off. Lurk with a shot through traffic. Gorham picking it up, and it's a goal. That's a quick wrist shot off the rebound. The initial shot by Lurk, who will be credited with an assist on that play. And technically should be a power play goal by Gorham. Falcons, it's James Legrand. James with a shot and a glove save by, and Harrison getting a shove down by one of the Sharks players. That was Vogt. Camden Vogt will head to the sin bin, but they're also going to say Max Harrison headed into the box No, it's actually Harrison to the bench. No, Harrison will head to the box. They're going to call a coincidental penalty as Harrison got tied up with Vogt. But it's actually 2 Sharks in the sin bin right now. And unsure what the goalie's doing, but he's out of the net. So we're going to see what the referee is saying to the Sharks team right now. And it's number 15 in the sin bin. And a big glove save by Veal. And the Falcons. No, it's actually not a power play. It's a coincidental penalty. It's 1 in the box for each team. It appeared that the Falcons would have had an advantage there. And a nice passing from Benton to Mickley, then to Walkenhorst. Krenitsky keeping it in. Pass ahead to Mickley, off the body though of Durfee. Walkenhorst still with possession. He's pressured down in the corner, centering down to Mickley. Mickley looking for a wraparound. Loose puck and sent in by Benton. Will Benton with a shot and score. It's Mickley with the assist. And the Falcons clawing their way back.
Come on back. Come on back. One at a time. Let's go.
Puck sent ahead to Masters. Masters going down. And the puck sent the opposite direction. It's Anderson out skating in a shot and a save by Armstrong. Loose puck picked up by Johnson. Johnson looking for a shot on net, but cleared away by Newport. Now it's collected and carried out by Gorham. Gorham now into the neutral zone. Krenitsky trying to poke it away, and Krenitsky down. We'll have an offsides call as Krenitsky was near the blue line, but just on the wrong side. 23 seconds remains for both players in the penalty box now, as the Falcons are answering a couple of these scores. 1:05 on the clock. It's Beck who will fire it in just ahead of the red line, dumps it in deep. Number 8, Nip, trying to send it ahead. It's now Thurr with possession. Pressure from behind by Gorham. Beck trying to clear it around. Now a centering pass, picked up in a shot and a save by Armstrong. As Brobel. Brobel had an opportunity, and Armstrong shifting up on the centering pass. That one just inside the shooting lane. 41 seconds remaining in the second period. It's a full bench for the Falcons and the Sharks, as now both players out of the penalty box. 41 seconds remains. It's Boast, number 3, against Benton. Lurk firing it around the boards. Walkenhorst will pick it up, and Walkenhorst trying to pass to himself off the boards. It's Beck with possession. Beck trying to carry it through, though. Brobel off the boards, and it's a 2-on-0. Brobel with a shot. That's wide and behind the net as they were unable to find each other. Lurk sends it through the neutral zone. Will it have enough meat to get to the red line? Yes, that's an icing call. Falcons will face in their own defensive zone. "13 seconds remains in the second period. Boast will face off against number 81 Benton for the Falcons. Krenitsky on defense. LeGrand at left. Actually, LeGrand at right, Walkenhorst at left. Button, possession, clears it off the boards. Picked up by Benton behind the net, but pressure by Boast. And that's time in the second period. Let's go, Parker. Keep your head in the game, bud. You got it. Armstrong and Veal doing the goalie glove tap. Good show of sportsmanship there as we head into the third period. Resetting that on the display board now. And it was a late first period goal by the Sharks to open up scoring, and then 4 second period goals by the Sharks to bring them to 5 total. Falcons with 2 late goals in the second to bring them remotely within striking distance. And Scriven Masters out for maybe a quick bathroom break. And the Falcons, who are already down to 12 players on the ice, now at 11. No, it's actually Masters bringing on another stick for Ford Gorham, I believe, as Ford broke his stick early in this game. 13 minutes on the clock. Gorham at center. Puck chased by Brobel, but cleared ahead by Denny. And just past Mickley, now in the hands of Kranitsky. Kranitsky looking for a pass toward Harrison. It's Boast into the shooting lane. No, cleared away by the Falcons. Picked up by Vogt. Vogt shot through traffic. That's back down to the corner and kept in by Nip. Just barely. Now Kranitsky through to the neutral zone. Pass ahead to Thurer. Broken up by Gorham. And Kranitsky again with possession. No, it's actually cleared. Centering pass. And picked up by Harrison. Harrison trying to dance around Elking. Harrison around Vogt now. And Harrison caught. And Max giving a little bit of a shove. Pass off the boards to himself. Now to Benton. Benton looking for a centering pass. Couldn't keep it. Denny waiting for the Falcons to get back on side. He'll fire it ahead. Sharks with possession. Kept in by the Falcons. Denny working the puck back down low. Just past the stick of LeGrand. It's Walkenhorst who's in on a line change. Kept in by Denny at the point. Denny looking for a shot, and that's off the body of one of the Shark players. That one right into the body of Boast. Lurk off the boards, picked up by James. James entering, but again picked off by Lurk. Lurk, pass ahead to LeGrand. LeGrand looking for a pass. That's ahead to Walkenhorst. Walkenhorst out wide. He's going to extend a shot. That's into the body of Veal, who picks up another nice save. And the Falcons doing their best job to continue to send pucks toward the net. And some of them will fall. 11:10 on the clock here in the third period. Plenty of time to bring the game back within striking distance. It's Gorham at center now with Masters at right. Newport at left. Lurk and Beck on defense. Beck into the shooting lane. Shot, and that's through. That's a shot by Beck through the arm of Veal. And now the Falcons bring their score up to 3. They just need 2 more. Still an insurance lead. Yes.
Come on, right here, guys, go!
And Gorham sending it in. So that shot in the slot by Beck, bringing the Falcons tally to 3. And that pass off the body of Gorham. Gorham then poking it again. Now Gorham with a high stick call. We're going to stop play on that.
With 10 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Falcons, it's looking pretty good for the Sharks, but the Falcons still have an opportunity to strike back.
That's right. I like it, buddy.
Down by 2.
Benton at center, Harrison at left. Puck chased after by Harrison. Pass ahead toward Harrison. Picked up by Button, though. Button passed to Ziegelmeyer. Mickley stripping it off the boards. Now Mickley firing it around again. Now in the hands of Harrison. No, it's a shot toward the net. Armstrong adjusting over. Elking. Again, another pass. That one just behind. Ziegelmeyer pressuring, but Denny now with possession. Poked away the opposite direction by Elking. It's Denny off the boards and again to himself. And it's out. It's Mickley ahead to Harrison, but picked up by Elking. Elking with possession. Lost it initially, and Denny chasing after with James just behind. And Denny protecting the puck. Pass to Benton, who attempted to glove it. James, shot. Armstrong with a save. Ziegelmeyer coming in for a rebound opportunity, but none there.
We have 9 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third. 5-3 on the clock. With full strength.
Gorham at center. Walkenhorst and LeGrand at left and right. Armstrong sealing off the post. Picked up by Beck. Beck firing it off the boards. Picked up by Nip at the point. Now Johnson looking for a shot. Cleared away. Kept in by Beck. Beck over to Gorham. That one sent out by Benton. And that's an offsides call. And that offsides, bringing the face-off here to center ice. An advantage for the Falcons, but only slightly. That's Gorham picking it off. Gorham trying to carry it through. Gorham stealing the puck. Pass ahead. No, shot. That's a shot deflected off the body of a Shark. Nip down in the corner, picked up by LeGrand. LeGrand looking for a centering pass. LeGrand behind the net. He's going to look for a wraparound. Centering pass. Now Lurk with a shot through traffic and almost deflected as Beck and Walkenhorst threw their stick into the air to change paths. And a good opportunity for Lurk, and more pucks at the net will eventually lead to something falling. It's Benton at center, Masters at right, Newport at left. Benton clearing it back to Denny. Denny keeping it up top. That's a shot, but wide. Just past the body of Newport. This one kept by Benton. Benton looking for a shot, and that's just off the blocker reveal. Roble with possession. Pass ahead to Thurer. Masters sent the opposite way on the effort of Thurer. Denny trying to clear it out. Off the body of Vogt. Now Denny ahead. Denny with possession. He's going to enter. Denny on the rush. He's going to go through the shot, through the slot, and it's a save by Veal.
Most of the games playing outside of the house.
Gorham at center, picked up by Harrison. Harrison with a shot toward the net and a loose puck. Rebound almost grabbed by the Falcons, but now in the hands of the Sharks, and that one sent the length of the ice. Will have an icing call. And both teams back to the Falcons' offensive zone with Gorham at center. Mickley at right, Harrison at left. Lurk and Beck on defense. That one sent toward Harrison, but loose puck in the neutral zone. Grabbed by Beck. Beck off the boards. Sharks with possession. They'll fire it into the neutral zone, but picked up by Harrison. And the puck toward Armstrong. Oh no, Armstrong almost losing the puck there on his stick. Picked up by Lurk. Lurk now trying to clear it through. Mickley with possession. No. Tipped away by the Sharks. It's Gorham with possession. Shot and a save by Veal. And 2 dark jerseys on 1 white. It's the Falcons who still can't come away with possession though. It's now the Sharks on the rush. It's a 2-on-2, but with Gorham chasing from behind. Loose puck toward the net, and Armstrong will smother that one down.
Some extracurricular activity by the Sharks.
And the referee giving a note to the goalie now. Unsure why they allowed the Sharks player to run into the goalie there, but 6:40 remains. Plenty of time to get another score or 2 on the board for the Falcons. It's Benton against Elking. LeGrand at right, Walkenhorst at left. Denny on defense. Elking had possession, does have possession, picked off by Walkenhorst. He's forced wide. He's going to swing around. Denny, slap shot. Walkenhorst protecting the puck and sending it back down. It's LeGrand now. Stick lift by the Sharks. And now it's Kernitsky. Benton. And a shot by Benton. It's in. That's a top shelf shot. And the Falcons now back within a point. That one coming at 6:02. And that's the second goal of the game for Benton. Benton with a nice wrist shot up top. And the clock getting dumped down to 2 minutes now as they were running out of time. So that's an advantage to the Sharks. Falcons may need to pull their goalie. We'll see. It's Lurk advancing the puck through the neutral zone. Lurk still with possession. He's wide. Lurk centering pass. Picked up by Gorham. Shot and a rebound. Loose puck down low. Newport sending it through traffic and offsides. 1:39 left. And they're going to pull Armstrong out of the net. Let's go, Armstrong. It's now a 6-on-5.
This is it, boys.
Gorham at center. Newport at left. Along with Harrison. Masters at right. Beck and Lurk on defense. Gorham carrying it ahead. Now it's in the hands of Newport. Newport with possession. He's going to look for something toward the net. Now it's a lost puck picked up by Lurk. Off the boards. No, now it's past the blue line. And an offsides call with 1:24 remaining. Falcons fighting for a tie so they can pick up at least 1 point out of this game. It's Gorham facing off against Anderson. Loose puck. Cleared by Lurk. And a puck toward the net, and it's in. That's an empty net goal with 1:16 remaining. That's a shot by Johnson.
The Sharks with 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining puts the Sharks in a 2-point lead in the third period.
And that may be the nail in the coffin. We'll see. They have the insurance lead again Falcons may pull their goalie, but we'll see if the team in black, if they can come back from this. It's Benton, kept in by Denny. Loose puck past Benton. Benton deflecting. Lost in traffic. It's now Walkenhorst trying to gain possession. Now in the hands again of Benton, but it's Elking dancing through. Picked up by Denny. Denny into the neutral zone. Past the body of Denny. Denny through traffic. And picked up by Legrand. Legrand, nice pass to himself. Legrand entering. Legrand going down. It's Benton with a shot. And it's a loose puck. Picked up by the Sharks. Armstrong off the ice. It's Benton firing it in. And the Sharks touching the puck finally. 26 seconds remains. And it'll be a 6-on-4 to close the game out with 26 seconds. That's vote number 15 on a tripping call.
With 26.3 seconds left in the game, doesn't look too good for the Falcons. Sharks are up 6-4.
It's Benton with Harrison at left. Falcons looking for a shot. Picked up by Button. Past Harrison. And deflected off the boards. Newport. The puck tied up. And Denny pushing. And now Newport shoving as well as Benton.
Ridiculous, you guys started.
And James now off the ice.
Don't worry about it, bro.
5 seconds remaining.
In the third period, 6-4.
It's a 5-on-4 Harrison. Advancing the puck, Benton looking for one last shot. It's the Sharks who take the decisive win against the Falcons.
6-4 win over the Falcons. That was an entertaining game.
So a little bit of activity there late in the third, but Falcons unable to erase the deficit. It's the Sharks who closed it out with an empty netter. The 4 second period goals, too much for the Falcons to overcome. That'll give the Sharks the second win of their season. They now rise to 2-4-1, and the Falcons will drop to 7-1-1, forcing 36 goals and now allowing 17 in the course of 9 games. That'll clear us out for this regular season game here at the All-American Sports Rink in St. Louis, Missouri on Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.